Well, my name is Alex Moora, and I'm the head of corporate business in Umashkia. Umashkia, basically, we are in the business of spreading love. And by that, I mean that we actually hold your hand once you lose your loved ones. We are able to give you decent send-offs once that time comes. And we work together with the Umash Funeral Home. This is a sister company to Umash. So we are able to utilize the services of Umash Funeral Home. And by that I mean you are not, as a family, you are not to cater for the burial expenses, the standard burial expenses. And by that I mean the morgue fees, that's free. We provide caskets, we provide transport, the hearses you see. We also provide things like flowers, portraits, and even media announcements. Maybe if you can ask yourself, how many times you have found yourself in a WhatsApp group of late, even just this year. Myself, I can tell you I've been in WhatsApp groups just to cater for funerals about 4 or 5 times. And so that's where we come in. We want to provide peace of mind to these families. Most people want to associate our company with death. We are not in the business of death. We are spreading love to these families. We want to hold your hand. We want to help you to give a decent send-off to your loved one. We have different packages that cater for different economic spheres. We have covers which start as little as 2,000 bob. That's for individuals. And for families, we are able to cater from 6,000 bob. And the advantage with our covers is that you get a countrywide coverage. On top of that, our covers provide an opportunity for you to cover your extended family. And by that I mean you can include your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, even your other relatives, your uncles, your aunties can be included in that cover. Waiting periods are very short. Normally in the industry, they usually give 6 months waiting period, but for us we are giving 3 months waiting period.
Yeah, my name is Mark Irungu. I'm in charge of communications at Umash. There's been increased uptake of funeral insurance. To an extent, we might attribute it to the COVID-19 pandemic. This has made, the conversation around funeral insurance palatable, okay? And families are now able to talk about it. So we've experienced some type of increase, but it's still a taboo topic in this part of the world. So what we're doing a lot is just to help people understand that this is actually something that we can discuss, okay? It's not such a bad idea, and at the end of the day, the best way to show love to your family is to get a funeral insurance cover. If you just look at your phone right now, you have so many WhatsApp groups of muchango and everything. And because that's how our society is cultured, you've got to be in those groups and give something in each group. But we can avoid all of that, and slowly we are getting away from that by having funeral insurance.
My name is Benta Claire Atieno. I work in the insurance industry, Silverworks Insurance. And from the communities who spend a lot of money, especially those who celebrate the departed loved ones, they normally come and ask us about the cover, because they want a cover that will cushion the company, the family in time of need. Because when you see that people are soliciting money for long, like 3 weeks before burial, to look for money, when they take this cover, especially the chamas and the welfare groups and people who have come together even as friends, they spend a little to buy a cover for their loved ones in case of the untimely death, as opposed to when they want to come together and look for money. It takes long. So people look for us for this cover, and I want to appreciate this company for this launch, because it is good. Because I have seen they have different covers, they have executive covers, they have standard covers, they have covers that can suit and can be tailor-made for every need. So it is good, and I thank them so much for this one, because it will give us easy time and the varieties to choose on, because the insurance companies offer for individual, they offer for corporate, they offer this cover for everyone. But when it is corporate, it is a bit less expensive than when it is an individual, because you know managing an individual is difficult.